Welcome. Welcome everybody to Jablam Sports presentation of the NBA playoffs simulation. That's right. We are simulating every single game for the entire NBA playoffs. Right here on Jablam Sports. Our team at jablamsports.com. You can check out the website. Type in, when you get to the website, click on simulation, click on NBA, and you'll get all the information and stats on our tournament. You can get for every game, you can watch every game there, get the stats for every single game, every team, and the playoff leaders. Game 5 is next. Bucks and Lakers tied up at 2. Bucks won last game by 3, 55-52. Game 5 is next. Enjoy, folks. We're giving this to you for all you thirsty sports fans out there. Game 6 will be Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. If it changes, you can check our Twitter or our website, Jablam Sports, Jablam Sports, for all updates. We are all over social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you name it, we are there. We are also doing podcasts. We have a hockey podcast. It's in its 5th season now. You can check that out. Jablam Sports Hockey. And we just started a wrestling podcast. You can check that out. Pro Wrestling Explode. Check those out. All right, everybody. Enjoy Game 5. Who's going to take the series lead?
Well, for the Bucks, they were able to squeak out a win in Game 4. It came down to the final minutes. They'll try for another big win tonight. With the series locked up at 2 games apiece, this is a chance for them to steal one on the road, Kenny.
Yes, that's why I'd like to start fast, just to take that air out of the arena, just a little bit. And if you could be there at the end, they feel they could have it.
Yeah, I expect them to come out a little aggressive, a little mean, attacking, grabbing people, elbowing people. They don't want to go down 3-2 and face 1, maybe 2 game elimination.
That was a little aggressive on your part. He's still making his point, and you're jumping all over him, man. Come on. That was a little tough. This guy was still trying to make his point.
That's okay.
He's still trying to make his point.
I'm not sensitive.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
The bronze likeness of Lakers great Magic Johnson that can be found just outside the front door of our location today, the Staples Center. Folks, it does not get any bigger than this. NBA Finals Game 5. We've watched these two battle it out. Now 2 games apiece, essentially a 3-game series, 2 of the next 3 to win the World Championship. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Well, we all saw the media frenzy that surrounded Anthony Davis when his plans to leave New Orleans emerged. He said, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard, championships, all that stuff matters the most to me. Between money or legacy, my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin?
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. And it's Howard in at the 5. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Here is Bledsoe. Middleton outside. On the wing, Giannis. Trying to get open is Lopez. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Middleton.
Tremendous anticipation from Antetokounmpo, sensing some separation as that pass was coming, and then simply rising up and knocking down the jumper.
And the dunk by James.
Well, that shot was made possible by the work Dwight Howard did.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Really enjoy watching Antetokounmpo show off his toughness. I mean, he's not a real thick guy, long, angular, and muscular, and much tougher than he looks. That's why I think he's able to overpower defenders at times. Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Bledsoe against Davis. No good from Bledsoe.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Takes a three. A shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line, but at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
LeBron passes to Davis. Back to LeBron. Five to shoot. Rebounded by the Bucks.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the shot goes in. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's LeBron, stolen by Middleton. Passes it to DiVincenzo. And the three ball is good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's LeBron. Following the three by Milwaukee, takes the 12-footer and hits. LeBron's got his second bucket.
You know, part of being an outstanding point forward like LeBron is mastering the pick and roll, and trust me when I say it now, he masters the pick and roll. Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The shot. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. And that's now 6 points for LeBron.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Markieff Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. And it's Waiters in for Danny Green. Offensive rebound. Lopez, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 7. Outside Matthews. Back to Korver. High post Lopez. Lays it up off the glass.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
McGee finds Waiters. Lakers working the ball around now, and Morris throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Hill, following the bucket by the Lakers. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, rebound by JaVale McGee.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Korver, following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Floats one. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
And he makes that one.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Morris outside. Here's Kuzma. Bats in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
You know, for such a young player, Kuzma has a tremendous amount of confidence and seems to be comfortable no matter where he is and what the circumstance is.
And here is Hill. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. From deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Milwaukee heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, there are a lot of letters that go into the spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo's last name. He helped set the record straight of how you pronounce it.
The Nigerian way, you gotta say it with a D, so it's Antetokounmpo. But in the Greek way, you say it with an NT, like Antetokounmpo. Whatever you got, just say, you know, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are going to stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from Milwaukee.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
They've got JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Rondo in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball, exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
The Bucks making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. So he gets them both. Bucks leading by 5. Hill passes to Lopez. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Rondo. He's off on that one, and Milwaukee will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Over in the corner, Matthews. It's back to Hill. Outside Matthews. Clock at 6. Over Rondo. Another shot. And it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got 6.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Los Angeles calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Anthony Davis comes in for Markieff Morris. James checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. The Bucks also changing it up. Giannis, he's checked in for Lopez. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Hill. And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the bucket by the Lakers. James looking around. Pass to Davis. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The pass to LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Bledsoe against Waiters. From deep, Giannis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Good work there as it goes. And it's now only a 1-point Bucks lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. And again, the Bucks miss. Lakers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Green, no luck.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Inside, here's Davis. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, Giannis with the ball. And so Green will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Passes to Antetokounmpo. They could use a bucket. Nailed from three-point land. Giannis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
Davis dishes to LeBron. Back to Davis from the arc. The offensive rebound. And it's Howard finishing it off.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint. Keep him away from the basket.
A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Ilyasova in for Williams. Milwaukee's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Now Ilyasova. No points in the game yet for him. Fires the 3. DiVincenzo can't hit it. For Los Angeles, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Raiders on the wing. Pass to James. Dishes it to Howard. Here's Davis. That shot misses. Good D by Lopez. There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Kicks it to Bledsoe. That one drops for him.
Timeout.
Bledsoe's got 8.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And the Lakers call time here. Substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Waiters. And then for Milwaukee, Matthews comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Rondo drives in. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Hill kicks to Middleton. It's back to Hill. Launches a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Well, you can't lose sight of Hill when he's out on the perimeter. A deadly shooter from deep.
Rondo passes to Green. And here's Kuzma. He's covered by Matthews. Morris against Ilyasova. Morris kicks to McGee. From about 19 feet. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Bucks on top, up by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, you guys have been able to limit their scoring. How have you done that?
Well, I think our activity, hopefully, in the pick and rolls is making it difficult on them, contesting every shot, denying, just our activity in general.
High hands and quick feet. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting to you live here in this sold-out arena. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Well, for the Bucks, they're in the battle that's indicative of just how tight this series has been so far. Scraping and clawing their way through the first half, this Game 5 could go a long way toward determining this year's champion, so expect them to come out breathing fire in the second half. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
So far, I love their commitment on the glass. Even when they were playing well, their rebounding remained a priority. And so far, the other side hasn't matched their efforts.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Aggressive. I called them up earlier. I like it. They're taking it hard to the rack, dictating the pace, setting a physical tone. You're not going to get that by launching threes all night. Everybody knows that.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. On the court for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2-guard spot. And LeBron throws it down.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Bledsoe right side. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. Here's Middleton, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, for me, it's really been fun watching the evolution of Chris Middleton. I mean, a rangy 2-guard who can really stuff the stat sheet.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Middleton. Good on both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Lakers trail by 5. Rondo bounce pass. Here's James. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Middleton.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Rondo after the basket by Milwaukee. LeBron outside. To the inside. Howard. Good D by Lopez.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Bucks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. James with it. He's got 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
To the middle. Here's Rondo. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Now here's Lopez. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bledsoe against Rondo. And Bledsoe, here we go.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Rondo passes to LeBron. But he recovers it. He kicks to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Howard, the pass to Rondo. Over Middleton. And it's James missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now, here's Green. Davis finds Rondo. Back to Davis. The tray. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. And it's Bledsoe. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
And the Lakers call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Markieff Morris comes in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And it's Waiters in for Danny Green. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Williams comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Matthews, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Hill in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Bledsoe following the basket by LeBron James. No good from Bledsoe.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Hill dishes to Lopez. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Dion Waiters.
The massive size of Lopez just puts defenses in a pickle. When he's that close, you just have to foul him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Green's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. And he sinks the second.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Kuzma outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bucks.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
You know, some folks were saying Kuzma wouldn't even get drafted a few years ago. That's why this draft stuff is more art than science sometimes, but he has proven his doubters wrong very quickly.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Here's James. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You just have to discipline yourself not to fall for James' pump fake, because as soon as he gets you up in the air, you're done.
For Los Angeles, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
And both free throws good for LeBron. 1:31 left in the third quarter. Green against Hill. Outside Williams, just 4 to shoot. Pulls it up, trying to get open is Lopez. Matthews, no good. Lakers trail by 9. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and it's McGee with the jam.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Hill passes to Lopez. The shot comes out. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Green against Hill. Green kicks to LeBron. Down low. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Kuzma.
Boy, you're asking for trouble anytime you let Kuzma get established inside. This guy knows how to score against tough defense.
Now here is Hill. 5 points in the game. Matthews scanning the floor. The kick out to Williams. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Carries it from 3-point range. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
Williams doing a nice job there of being shot clock savvy, making sure to get that shot off in time.
James, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Milwaukee in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And we'll be right back after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Williams. It's back to Hill. The pass to DiVincenzo. Shoots over Kuzma. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Here's LeBron, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Lakers. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And Milwaukee has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. On the wing, Hill. He's covered by Rondo. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Now, here is Hill. Green, the pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Ilyasova. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Hill. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Alden.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He likes the effort, he likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it, and let's make the most of it to win this series. Let's see if they can get it done.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
Bledsoe passes to Lopez. Back to Bledsoe. And again, the Bucks miss.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Bledsoe against Rondo. Right side, Green. Feeds it to LeBron. Great D that time from Middleton.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now, here's Lopez. Can they get it? And he knocks down the jumper. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Just because Lopez is a big guy doesn't mean he can't knock that down.
LeBron outside. A floater. They grab their own miss. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half. Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
And the Lakers call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Lopez with the steal. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. Rondo against Bledsoe. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Now here's Davis. Fires from 18. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. No good that time.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Lakers trail by 5. Floats it up for Davis. It's tipped. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Los Angeles making a switch here. McGee's checked in.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Time running out for the Lakers. Stolen by Bledsoe. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And they came to play tonight, asserted their will, a terrific performance, and it'll go down as a crucial Game 5 win for Milwaukee.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Offensive rebound, Davis, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
It's the first that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, an athletic and strong player at his position is Bledsoe, and he's a confident guy who I think makes an impact at both ends of the floor.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And the Lakers call time here. They trail by 8. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Kicks it out to Bradley. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe
right.
just a little bit easier, knowing
goodness.
they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Oh, just gigantic, you're right. And that concludes our coverage of Game 5 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Wow. What a win there for the Bucks. They had a big lead in the first half. The Lakers cut it short. They were close in the third quarter, and the Bucks pulled away in the fourth quarter for the 56-48 win in Game 5. Game 6, Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Don't miss out. It could be over. The Bucks could win it. They're up 3-2 in this series. If they win Game 6, they are the champions. Giannis and the Bucks could win this year. After LeBron going to LA and bringing in Davis, they thought they were going to go all the way. They might still. They just got to win 2 games. Bucks only need 1. We'll find out Monday night if the Bucks can finish it off and be champions, or if the Lakers will take it to 7. Stay tuned, folks. Thank you for tuning in. Everybody, we're giving this to you for all you thirsty basketball fans out there. Go to our website, jablamsports.com. Click on simulation. Click on NBA. You'll get every single game and the stats for every game, every team, and the league leaders on there. We also did an NHL playoffs. You can check every single game there, as well as the stats for the whole playoffs. We're giving these to you again, like I said, for all you thirsty sports fans out there. We might have sports coming back soon, so I hope you enjoy that. But anyways, you can watch all this if you haven't seen any of them. All the games are on there. All right, we're all over social media. Of course, our games are live on Twitch. You can see them all on YouTube and on our website. But also, we're on Twitter for updates, Instagram, Facebook, you name it, we're there. All right, everybody. Check out our podcast now. We're in our 5th season of our hockey podcast, Blame Sports Hockey. And we just started a wrestling podcast, Pro Wrestling Explode. Check those out in your podcasting apps or the website. Type in Jablam Sports Hockey for the hockey one, or Pro Wrestling Explode for the wrestling one, and enjoy our shows there. That's it for tonight, everybody. Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. See you later.